What up? We're gonna be doing part 2 to Red Dead Redemption. Ah, you fucking missed.
Let's go.
My bad if you hear sirens in the background. I didn't close my window. Right now, we're gonna be heading over to Naidu. I am streaming this game as well on PlayStation Now, so it might stutter like last ones.
Yeah.
I know this one's way older than Red Dead 2, but always gonna be interesting. Whoa, watch out.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. Damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
Fucking baby.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
To Armadillo! Godspeed! What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse me.
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
My God! They've come back!
Oh, I got a cramp. Ay, boy. I got it in my ribs.
Ah, you got me!
I can't shoot. Fuck.
For the love of God, stick to the road! We're never gonna make it with one horse!
We lost the whole. What the fuck? Relax, you fucks.
That's it! Sound the salute!
I'm giving you enough chance to walk away.
Excellent work, sir!
God damn it, dude. That cramp hurt.
Not too fast, sir! I beg you! I'm not sure I'll make it!
If we don't get you to a doctor soon, you definitely won't make it.
How many of these hoodlums are there?
Your move, my friend. What the hell happened to you?
Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die!
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens. Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! What's for supper, Mama? I'll be home soon.
Shut up, dick.
I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine.
Take
We're nearly
me
there.
into your arms.
You need more than a doctor, my friend. This is it. You're gonna make it.
Oh,
the devil are we?
Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Oh, you got a torch back. Oh,
Spread his love.
you fuckface.
Come on.
Move, you pooch.
Yeah.
Head over to Hot Bunny.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, stranger man.
Come on.
Howdy, partner. Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh, y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah,
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east. So, man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at Old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
they sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
We'll fix it tomorrow.
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then. What are you dawdling here for? There's money to be made. Something else you want? I ain't much of a talker.
Oh, this isn't my horse?
Go.
It's like a scrawny nag.
Let's go. Let's go.
Those houses aren't there in the second
Come on.
one.
Let's go.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen,
Nah, it's full of
can you
rats.
help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Still think Bonnie's hot.
All right, let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such
Oh,
as
she's
yourself
coming too?
learned how to herd cattle. Yeah!
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
How are you,
Oh,
Miss
you want
McFarland?
that D?
Slow it up now.
That's it.
Keep on moving.
He's got
Come
it.
on.
Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Look at the cowboy.
Look at you.
Come on, you dumb.
Look at the cowboy.
Ain't bad, Lord. Slow down.
Get right at them. Driving this way.
What a leg. Yeah, there you Come on. Easy.
I don't know, I just like this one because it's a little more quirky. It's funny as dialogue.
Come on.
He's just showing off now. Keep going.
Let's move this large herd out to the far pasture. Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Watch for the runner.
Come on.
Keep him tight now.
Nail it down, Mr. Marston.
Doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him. Keep that herd together now. Barney's gonna love this.
Bonnie's gonna love this.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
She shouldn't have paid me. She was mad.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Right, now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret that sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches that steal a coin off a dead man's eye.
Mr. Marston.
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Come on, let's rope one.
Let's go.
You gonna use that rope or not?
Uh,
Hold him there now.
Easy there.
whoa there.
Come on,
Steady
let's
now.
go.
Almost got
Take it
you.
slow
I'll
now.
have this in no time!
Hold on.
Let's see it, boy.
Hold
It's all right.
Show me
on.
what you got,
Keep at it,
boy.
Mr. Marston!
Come on.
Show me what you got, boy.
You're doing fine!
Oh, shit.
Try not to spook him too much!
Calm down now. There you go.
That's
Yeah.
Don't give
Come on,
up!
boy. Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me. Whew. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one!
Come on.
Come on! Rope one of them! I'm coming! Don't lose him! He's a frisky one! See what you can do! Hold on to him!
God damn it. Nearly there. Steady. Here we go. That's it. Relax now.
Fucking shit.
Relax now. Nearly there.
Look at that! You're a natural! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch. Come on, boys!
Let's go. Whoa. I like your father.
My bad.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor, but it's straight and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Yeah!
Come on.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos? Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
Sent by armadillos.
Slow it up now. You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead.
You can actually find her husband or to-be husband. He's dead in Red Dead Redemption 2. By some little boy.
Careful! You almost knocked me clean off.
That's just sucks. She thinks she's undesirable, but it's just because he died. Oh, the stallion? What the fuck? Wait, hold on, stop. Oh. Ah, fucked it up. God damn.
Yeah. Easy. Move.
Ooh, chill out.
Come on, easy up now. Come on. Get a move on. Let's go. Move it. Move on! Move on! Let's move here, my four-legged friends! Come on!
Hello, go right.
Yeah! Go!
Asshole, get in the group.
Go there!
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Get in the way. Chase him down and bring him back.
Nice one, jackass. Time limit? What do you mean time limit? Wait, hold on, I'm on time limit? I hope the mission ends after this. Come on.
Let's go. Easy there. Almost got you. Relax now. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. Oh, shit. Calm it down.
Come on, break them in so I can save the game.
Nearly there. Calm yourself. There. Yeah. Easy. Whoa.
I might skip the dialogue.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Come on.
Game. 3 minutes? Oh no.
Come on. Yeah.
Take it to the town!
Come. Come on. Whoa.
Everyone get out of my goddamn way.
Hey, handsome.
Richard John, I ain't
Bitch, move!
Sorry, miss. My fault.
Mighty fine evening to you. I'd steer clear of Pleasant's house if I were you.
Goddamn. Alright, let's see what the fuck this time limit is. I just want to see first. I'm gonna look this up, hold on.
I'm faster and tougher than any. You ain't gonna beat Clifton Ledbetter. I'm sober as a judge. Ugh! You old cuss, how you doing?
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to carry on all day.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
That does it for part 2 apparently. Dumbass game. Wasn't even the game, shitty ass PS. Thanks for watching though. Don't forget to like and subscribe.